Hey, this is JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore, 6725 West Central Avenue. That is Toledo, Ohio, 436-174-19531-6097. This is Thursday, April 28th. I'm here with Joe. How you doing, Joe?
I'm fabulous.
He is here picking up his Dave Stevens, the Rocketeer Artist Edition from IDW. And he is giddy. How would you describe yourself?
Giddy as a schoolgirl.
Giddy as a schoolgirl. Now, how did you discover Dave Stevens? I mean, I know you're a big Dave Stevens fan. I mean, I know why I am. What drew you to? What was?
I think it was back in '88 when I first kind of stumbled upon Dave.
Okay.
And it was because I was, researching comic art at that time while I was in college. And of course, you start creeping up the family tree of great illustrators, and of course Doug Wildey comes up, and Russ Manning, and a few of those people, and you find out that both of them had assistants working for them, or an assistant working for them at various times, named Dave Stevens.
Okay.
And then I found out about the Rocketeer, and I thought I got to seek that out, track down Star Slayers, and the issues where the little shorts appeared first. And then went from there.
Okay. Are you all set there, sir?
Almost. I'm going to get one more.
All right. Just let us know when you're all set.
All right.
So when I heard that this was coming out, it's like, I had to have it, of course. And I can't wait to undo the cellophane. So we got to get out Mr. Smith & Wesson and pierce this plastic.
I'll go grab him here in a minute here. Let me pause this and go grab that. There's the other happy surprise.
Uh-oh.
A celebrity. Look at him. All right, Mr. Van Damme. You, or is it? Oh no, it's Bruce Willis. I'm sorry. All right.
Camera's down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sometimes you have to be, when you catch the.
You got to do your best Alan Funt.
When you catch the Yeti out in the wild, it's best it doesn't know that it's being fed. There you go.
I get to actually use them.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now let's see, what's the best way to attack this?
Oh, just shove it right in.
That's what she said. Hey!
Yeah, just all the way to the hilt. And you see
that's not what you say when you teach. You're doing teaching moments on the video.
Yeah, but I'm not doing this here. Sometimes you have to stick the tip in, but sometimes you just shove it all the way in.
I don't want to poke anybody's eye out. That's for sure.
You're part of the witness protection program, aren't you?
It's a pity that the plastic has to go away.
Yeah. Back again for another one?
I like this guy too, Grogu.
You want to get him as well?
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Oh.
Go ahead and pause this here. But are you sure?
Well, with you, it's hard to tell.
Oh, Grogu pink. That's cool too.
For, what was that? For Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Comes to $12.92. Change would be $7.08.
I like these guys though.
There is the 8 cents, 5, 6, and 7. Thank you, sir. You have yourself a very good afternoon once more. I'll grab your previews for you and your DC previews for you, Kevin.
Okay.
If you're here.
Thank
The
you.
Marvel previews is by Joe.
Yep.
I already got mine.
He's letting me know.
Okay. We can go ahead and continue with this now. Okay. All right.
New era of
Okay. What?
Batman. New era of Batman.
What is it?
Yeah.
Well, so it is.
Oh, this is
All right. Look at that. Look at that finish on that.
I mean, the gloss
The gloss,
in certain
yeah.
areas is so cool.
So we open that up.
Ooh, nice.
And again, I think you were telling us a little bit about Dave Stevens.
Yeah,
Just-
fell in love with his line work and his inking. I mean, the guy is just so meticulous.
Well, you can see that he certainly learned from those guys that he studied under.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the influence is crazy wild.
Got the Zipatone.
You know, the sad thing is since he's passed, the odds of actually owning anything original is slim to none, and this is as close as I'll get probably.
Let's see. Got the Rocketeer Trust right here. Got appreciation, gratitude from the author, Bob Chapman, Harlan Ellison, Mark Evener, Richard Hescock, John Kukowski, William Stout, and Doug Wiley. Special thanks, David Applegate, Fershawn Bardacha, Chris Carrier, Ray Cutbirth, Harlan Ellison, Wally Harrington, Greg Ginn, Michael Kaluta, Chris, and it looks like they misspelled his name, unless it's supposed to be Chirs, Killicky, was it Killalaki, Glenn Murakami, Tom Neal, Tom Rainham, Lance Shurez, and Jim Young. Proofreader, Scott Tipton. You didn't do your job, dude.
He gets to need to be smacked.
You didn't do your job. And look, you got Missing Man is the estate of Steve Ditko. Didn't know. So you got some Steve Ditko probably in there. Look at that. This is interesting. Dave Stevens, The Rocketeer Artist Edition, first printing April 2022. 2022, The Rocketeer Trust. The Rocketeer is a registered trademark, and all related characters, their distinctive likenesses and indicia are trademarks of the Rocketeer Trust. All rights reserved. I thought The Rocketeer was owned by Disney.
I think it's just the film rights.
Just the film rights.
Yeah.
Okay.
And character itself.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear.
good.
I was sad to think that Disney had their hooks in Dave's
Well,
creation.
As far as they could get.
And Jamie Hernandez
Oh,
did.
wait, you're missing a page here.
Jamie Hernandez did some of the art assists from the 11 Rockets Hernandez brothers. And look at it, he's putting his gun at her. See that?
Stop it.
Well, look how it looks.
I see.
I'm just taking what's there.
Oh, that's just the extra thick page. I thought I was missing a page up there in the corner. But just look at how crisp it is, and the Zipatone, like up here in the Bulldog Cafe.
And this is the original comic size from the pages. So this is the original page size that Dave worked on.
You can still see some of the line work, for doing the lettering.
You got the Zipatone there also.
I mean, paste ups.
The year is 1938.
You can see
Yeah.
marks of the paste ups. Wow. Let's just grab a chunk of pages and move forward. Wow.
Chapter 3. Yeah, lots of Zipatone. Lots of blue lines. That one there signed. So this was probably a page that he sewed that they
reacquired or got for the
got
book.
for this, yeah. Let's see here. Looks like we missed. Let's see here. Where is it at here? Did we miss a very...
Oh, yeah, we really should find an image of Betty.
Yeah. Gotta find the
see.
wow.
See Betty, there she is.
There she is.
You know, and a lot of people don't know what Dave did for Betty Page in her later years after he tracked her down. He's pretty much responsible for putting her back in the public eye.
You can see that panel up there with her. See where the art or the lettering had fallen off of that. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the first places. And look at this here too.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first places I became aware of Betty Page.
He helped make sure that she got paid for her likeness too.
See if we can find the really good page.
Oh, the big. Oh wait, this is one of my favorite panels.
Yeah.
It's this splash page.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought you were talking about that page right there.
Well, that has its own appeal, but I mean, just
and it's like,
you know, the love that Dave put into his work.
Yeah. Don't tell me more art photos.
Yeah, sure. We'll call them art photos.
Yeah. Hey, that's what they were. How you doing today?
Good. How are you, Daisy?
Not too bad. Any questions or anything, just let me know.
Oh, yeah. And there's the pulp references.
Where's that?
That's those Monk, Mayfair, and Hambrook. Doc Savage.
Let's see. You came at the right time. You're making yourself useful.
And that's supposed to be Doc. That's back of Doc. Although they never claimed.
Yeah, he couldn't use.
Yeah.
They didn't give him permission to use Doc Savage.
That's as closest as he could come right there. That helmet for Doc.
Chapter 5.
Did a good job on Monk, though. I mean, you could tell. You knew the characters. You knew that was Monk.
I really appreciate, though, that in the movie version that they've, instead of using Monk, they went with, oh, God, it's on the tip of my tongue, Rondo Hatton.
Oh, look at that, Betty, right there.
Yeah. And Dave did all his inking with a brush. He didn't use pen.
With a brush, wow.
With a brush. I mean, panel lines and things like that, straight lines he used a pen, but for Betty,
right,
for all his character work is all brush. Beautiful spotting of blacks. One of the nice things about Dave's work is everything moves. Even in static poses, everything's got a fluidity to it.
Well, he's a masterful storyteller,
Yeah.
which is severely lacking with a lot of today's talent.
I mean, just look at facial expressions. I mean, Peavy's shock and a bit of discomfort is
I would have
is
loved to see
apparent.
him do some of a Doc comic or a Shadow comic, because the Shadow that he has.
Well, right there's a shadow.
No, they. But in the second story, they got the Shadow, although they can't use that.
Yeah. Let's just jump ahead a wad here.
All right. But where's that Betty page?
Oh, the tall,
The
tall image.
the splash page. It's not. Maybe it's in the next section here.
Next chapter. Yeah, New York's Adventure.
Yeah, might be with this here. He's getting shot.
I mean, just
Thinking of Betty.
everything that is in this book is right here on the page. Nothing had to be filled in by a colorist or
Right.
some other artist.
To make it look better.
Yeah,
To improve their work.
This was all before computer color. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just it's another
but there's
tool.
no style in computer. Everything looks.
Well, it's
the same.
laziness.
It's just a tool, and it's how you use your tools, just like a pen and a brush and anything else. That's a nice image of Betty.
Hollywood is full of girls like her.
God, these are so thick. Ah.
I love that. Even though you can't use it, you know on that page, if you know anything about the pulps, that's the shadow.
Oh yeah.
You see up here where her head is drawn above there?
Yep. He's filling out the panel.
And this is nice how that just breaks the panel. Now, which panel were you talking about, Kevin?
Right here,
You know it's Lamont Cranston.
Yeah. Yeah, look at his face there.
There you go. There's your page, Jim.
Yep.
That's not the page.
No.
That's not the image you're thinking of?
No.
Oh, you're thinking of the handover, the photo.
Yeah.
That's when Monk and
Yeah, that's
and-
early.
And
We'll have to go back and find it.
Ham walking on her.
Yeah, it's... Boy.
Hey, look at this. The GB. My gosh.
Yeah, you look at the detail on that.
It's all there.
Look at the detail on the plane too. I mean that's the way they looked back then.
And his research. I mean, he was no slouch when it came to research either. That's one thing that's a little tidbit is he turned over his entire, if you want to call it a swipe file or what have you.
And I love how he does with the eyes because that was a big feature in the shadow. The eyes. They showed their power.
Roman, look at that one over there in the corner.
Yeah. And you just feel power coming from.
But yeah, he turned over his entire swipe file to the art director of the movie so they could get looks right. Save him from doing homework.
Look at that.
Yeah. Like I said, the spotting of the blacks is gorgeous. I mean, that's nighttime. You don't need any other color. That's night.
Just perspective.
And I seen an auto gyro at the Henry Ford Museum, and that is so accurate.
Great panel.
Yeah.
Great action panel. Look at this. My gosh.
What's that going to be a movie? I don't know. For legend. Legend? Or legend? Okay. I know, it's like basically it was like back in the 2000s, and basically it was like, they just painted floor by Right, yeah, right. They even have another book series about the origin of virus, created by Hdcr.
There's Rondo.
Ah, look at that.
Big old splash page of Rondo had.
Is there anybody else in there that's recognizable?
Could be.
Unreliable sources. He just towers over everybody. Steel Pier.
Where's Rodney Dangerfield jumping off the horse? Wow. I'm going to spend hours poring over this book. I can just know it. Well worth the price of admission. That's for sure.
Wow. Her name was Ruby.
She was a showgirl. Again, that's the amazing thing with Dave is you can get lost in the line work. I think his nearest modern contemporary, believe it or not, in my opinion, seems to be Tim Visual as far as the detail goes.
Yeah, Tim and the line work.
I mean, Tim is far scratchier as far as style goes, but you know, as far as the spotting of blacks and making things full and realized. And remember, Dave's inking his own work. You know. Love that.
How you doing today? You have any questions or anything? Any questions?
No, I'm just looking around. Sheer beautiful design work.
Those tracks there too.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
We should wrap this up. Let you conduct business.
Yeah. Once we get done here.
Constant bemused look of Cliff.
Yeah.
The hero who didn't really know how to be one.
Actually, Gangbusters. Bulldog Cafe, back there again.
Back in Cali. Is that the one you were looking for?
No, that's not
You're
the one.
looking You're looking for the other one.
Yeah.
But that certainly doesn't suck.
So let's see here. Let's look at the front here a little bit more. See if we can find it. One of the first. I think it was the very first time we saw Betty.
I think it's in. It might be in this
No,
section.
it's back part of it.
It's back further.
Yeah, because he sends Monk and Ham to that location because after he finds out she's doing more art pictures. I think is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, her big pose on the bed with the camera. We'll find it. It's worth seeking out. Gosh darn, thick pages. Or maybe it's before, because she's in
No,
the car.
no, it's after. I think it's after that. If I'm remembering correctly. I think it's after this because he basically sends Monk and Ham there to break it up. Yeah, it should be next. The next.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go.
Money.
That's the page. Look at
I love this image.
I love.
Yeah,
that
the leer.
expression, yeah.
It's just great. Yeah, this is all
Amazing.
a veiled allusion to a photo session apparently that Dave was envisioning with his ex-wife Brink Stevens and Ken Marcus. That's, who he
That's
based-
right. Yeah,
that's who he
that's right.
based
Her,
the
I
photographer on.
almost forgot that his wife was Brink. Actually, I met Dave at San Diego Comic Con back in '95. I met Brink a few times.
Let's get in the back here.
But not much time left here, so let's try to hurry up a little bit here. Cover gallery. Look at those. The Missing Man. That's why Ditko's in there, because of that.
Yeah, because
That's why.
this was the ad.
Okay. Let's see here.
Zip it all.
On the spot. There's Ditko again.
Yep.
There's some little Betty, nude Betty there a little bit.
You know, it's one of those things where you kind of wonder what Dave would be doing now if he was still with us.
God.
Would the Rocketeer be an ongoing concern, or would he be telling a new story?
Dave Stevens was born in Linwood, California on July 29th, 1955. His career in comics began in 1975, assisting veteran artist Russ Manning on the syndicated Tarzan newspaper strip. Stevens went on to toil as a storyboard artist for Hanna-Barbera, D.P. Freeling, and Filmation Animation Studios, working on such programs as Super Friends and the Godzilla Power Hour. Wow, I didn't know he worked on that. Later, Dave Stevens was asked by Steven Spielberg to create presentation boards for Raiders of the Lost Ark. During the same period, Stevens storyboarded the groundbreaking music video Thriller for Michael Jackson. Never knew that. And did production design for Jackson's Victory Tour. In 1982, Stevens debuted a feature for what he is best known for, The Rocketeer, initially appearing as a backup feature in the second issue of Star Slayer from Pacific Comics. The pulp-inspired story of Cliff Secord, a daring stunt pilot who finds an experimental rocket path, became an instant sensation. The Rocketeer went on to star in his own comic book series, and then in 1991 was made into a well-received major motion picture from Walt Disney Studios. Stevens' lush figure work, particularly his renderings of the female form, coupled with his elegant brush line, brought the artist much acclaim, far beyond the confines of comic books. In particular, his breathly portrayals of Cliff's girlfriend Betty, inspired by famed pinup queen Betty Page, helped realize interest in the 1950s icon, a fact openly acknowledged by Page, who later became close friends with Stevens in her final years. In 1982, the same year the Rocketeer premiered, Dave Stevens won the inaugural Russ Manning Award for Most Promising Newcomer. In 1986, he was bestowed the most coveted Ink Spot Award. In 2019, Stevens was inducted into the Will Eisner Hall of Fame. On March 11th, 2008, Dave Stevens lost a long battle against hairy cell leukemia. Wow, it's been
Gone a long time.
14 years. Wow. And there it is. What a way to end the book. So if you do like these videos, as always, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notification, like, comment, and please share this great love for Dave Stevens. Thank you, Joe, and thank you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thanks.